what are actually psychic readings and how are they different, and what all can we achieve through psychic readings?
So I think we mentioned yesterday how psychics and mediums are different, right? Medium is always a psychic because when they're psychic, then only they see, sense, hear, and then they can help you communicate. But the mediums are somebody beyond psychic because they can connect, they can communicate both ends. Wherein a psychic is somebody who can see beyond this normal eyes, they can hear beyond the ears, they can feel beyond these physical senses. So psychics are people who are clairvoyant, clairsentient, clairaudient, and they can receive messages, they can see things. And through that, there is a guidance that comes across for you to live a better life, for you to resolve your questions, for you to make the right decisions, for you to look into what doesn't appear, but it's developing in your life or in your loved one's life. So psychics can do many things because they're definitely seeing much more than what you see with this naked eyes, right? So that's what psychics do, Shilpa, and we can really cover a lot of things in terms of the guidance that you need from the universe.
Okay, so Bhairavi, there are no departed souls involved in a psychic reading.
So psychic reading is not about connecting to the souls, but
Hmm.
in psychic reading, sometimes we get to know, okay, there is something here, or you need to do this. So I've had times when I work with somebody, and if the soul is stuck somewhere, they've not gone to light, or it's still in their house, or somewhere, then when I do psychic readings, I can sense that. And then I tell them, okay, this is also there, so you can think about a mediumship session. I think this is uh, something that you need to look into. So I can sense them when I'm doing a psychic reading, but to talk to them is a mediumship session.
Fantastic. And you have this open for us as well, that you're not sure what is your requirement. Take uh, Bhairavi's session and she will actually guide you in the way that is required for you. So, Bhairavi, I think it is a great time to tell us about some things or some case studies of what you have been able to resolve with psychic readings, and what does it have for us as well.
Okay. So I've done many psychic readings. As I said, mediumship I got into more after COVID, but psychic readings I've always been doing. Um, so I came into this world of alternative wellness because my husband had uric acid. Okay, uh, and I'm an engineer otherwise, so very very scientific brain person, very logical person. But yeah, he had uric acid, and that's how I came here. So when this channels opened up for me, where I could see, sense, feel, sometimes when he used to go for his reports, okay, you have to get uric acid reports done. So if he would give the blood in the morning, I would say, okay, itna aega, mane it is going to be 6 point so much, and evening it would be so much. I had a time when somebody was feeling sick and going to the doctor, and she just called, that can you quickly take a reading? I'm feeling very anxious and I've been feeling this. Now, I'm no medical person, okay, but when she called, I could see a spelling. I could see a spelling, and I just told her, see, this is what problem you have. This is medically, this is what you have. And the doctor told her the same thing. I can till date not pronounce that, nor do I remember it anymore. But I mean, these things used to happen with me. And there are times, people just call, I've lost my ring. Can you trace it? So I had a client in Dubai and she had lost her ring. So she's like, can you help me? Can you do a reading and find this? So for me, everything, I always say, I'll try. I'm never no. I said, this gift is such that it's just about giving it a chance, opportunity. So I said, okay, let me try. If it works, fine. If it doesn't, it's no harm. So I did a session for her, and I told her, it looks as if it is somewhere around wood. It looks as if it is lying with these things. I could start getting those senses. And then I said, it looks as if it's in some kind of drawer lying with some kind of papers, and there's wood around and all. And she actually managed to find it from her guest room, which had a wooden chest. And in that drawer, it was lying with papers. So I get things like that. Once I had somebody who said that I lost my bangle or bracelet or something. She was in Chandigarh, and I said, okay, let me see what I can do. So again, the same thing. And I got a message that it's lying with a lot of clothes. बहुत सारे कपड़े हैं, कपड़ों के साथ है. So I told her it's with a lot of clothes. Please check. You might have just slipped it into a. She checked all her cupboards, everything. She didn't find it anywhere. And बाद में it came from the iron, the person who takes clothes for iron, the laundry guy. It came from there again with clothes. माने कपड़ों में it had gone. So these are the things that keep happening with psychic readings. But yeah, there are serious psychic readings also, where people come for, to get the guidance. There was a client who came when he was starting a business overseas, and due to some laws there, his permissions were blocked. He was given a certain day to start, but he couldn't. So there was something going on around a legal matter around the final permission for that business. And they came for a reading that what can be done, are we going to be able to start this, or we should give up here. And we did a reading, and it actually happened the way the reading came. So I said, you will be in a 3-day delay, but if you go and put a proper request, and you are, really pursuant to just 3-day delay, nothing more than that, it will all happen without penalty. And it actually happened like that, without penalty. So many such cases where people come for some really serious question answer of what's happening in life. And sometimes there are these things, I can't find this, I'm anxious, what would happen in my reports, or should we take a call on the surgery for so-and-so date, and things like that. Energetically, I just go by whatever the energy and the download is, and give those answers.
Sounds amazing, Bhairavi, really. And what a great combination you have for us, mediumship as well as psychic readings. And
Yeah.
you will share whatever is best. In fact, I want to invite everybody that if you have any questions about these really intriguing techniques and how they can help you, please let us know on the Telegram group. We would love to ask them. And we have a first question. Where we like Noha is asking that how can a chakra blockage be removed via mediumship reading? I'll just extend this. Can chakra blockages be removed in a mediumship reading or a psychic reading? Is it possible to work on them?
So you understand, chakra blockage removal is kind of a healing, or something that you need to do to get your chakras in place. Wherein readings are for guidance, readings are for insights. Mediumship is for guidance and insights. Now, supposedly, your heart chakra is blocked, or there is something emotional around that love, and a mediumship session, you connect with a loved one and you feel that love, it might open up. But you don't particularly do mediumship or psychic reading to remove chakra blockages. You do it basically to remove the more serious blockage that's happening in your head of not being able to take decision, or confusion, or guilt, or anger. And that's the time you do the session. And if you deal with that emotion, maybe automatically the chakra gets balanced. We don't actually go to balance the chakras, but they automatically get balanced because your emotion is healed. I hope I'm answering the question, right?
I got it, and you're very welcome to confirm on the group as well, everyone, because it does make sense. You're guiding, and then you're doing the things around it, and that is like an effect of it. So that is
Yeah.
like an added advantage. So,
Yeah.
and Noha is surprised that with your missing item stories, you actually didn't need the pictures of the images of the items, right? You just connected with the energies of the
Energy.
items, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. So I can see some people are typing, and there was a question actually which Ritu had asked. I'll come back to it. But Bhairavi, just to confirm then that in a session, let's say you connect with the future, as in whatever may happen, the possibility, or in a mediumship session, you connect with the soul. So then, do you also give guidance and remedies to whoever comes to you in a session?
Yes, so I always give guidance, whatever comes across, because Many times the language that comes from the soul or the departed loved one is in one line. So I actually help them decipher it and then tell them what they should do so that it comes to ease. And similarly, in psychic reading, when a reading comes, it's not always what they are asking for. So I help them go to the next step and decipher it in a way that they understand what's the message and what they are supposed to do.
Makes sense, Bhairavi. This really is good because it's not just superficial thing. You actually lead them to the root and then work around the whole thing. So really, thank you for clarifying this, and it's really useful. And there is a comment that Gitanjali's husband lost his diamond ring 7 months before, and she wants to know how she can find it. So, just to reiterate what you had mentioned earlier, Bhairavi, and please, you can add on or you can correct me that, as you said, you're not putting anything into a box. You are open to the possibility of anything happening for the client who comes to you, right?
Yeah, yeah. So
All
if
right.
you when you come for a session, whatever it is, I'm ready to work because I believe that the energies, the divine energies, they know it all, right? And if something has to happen through me, medium is like a catalyst. It's somebody who can help you get through that reaction, right? So if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And if not, it's no harm trying.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm sure something or the other will come out of it,
Yeah.
that you need to do or know to get to the next level.